Alright, Deranged Airsoft here, Professor speaking, and today we're going to be unboxing our Monstrum Tactical 1.5x4x scope, and also came with its cantilever mount. So this just came in. This is going to be like my scope for my DMR setup on my Masada. And this first box here should be our cantilever mount. It comes with something else in here. Looks like some felt type pads, for that way you can attach it to your rail without scratching it all up. Allen key, and then this cantilever mount here for the scope. It actually says Monstrum Tactical right on the side there. These two quick detach screws. We'll get a closer view for you. So, and it also has looks like some Picatinny rail segments on top, so we may be able to attach our micro T1 from Online Tactical Gear, which would be awesome. Solid though. It's light too. Actually, this is pretty light. So in the online where we got it off eBay, they said that this is only like 8 ounces. So we'll verify that later on and see if this really is 8 ounces or not. But feels nice and light. We'll see how it goes. All right. So there's that piece, and then the scope here from Monstrum. You see it comes with its own Allen key, a battery. This is a 2032 battery here that it's going to be using. Just your standard type battery for a scope. Some handy directions, also telling us kind of how to use the scope, the sight for ranging, which is nice. And it looks like it's packaged up really nice. It comes like in a foam case here, and nice plastic bag over it. Really well done. Cool. It comes with some lens caps on it. An amber one in front here, or behind, I should say. Sorry. And then just a regular clear in front on this side. So these are look through. Oh wow, the eye relief on this is amazing. Like right now, I have no scope shadow as far back as I have this. So it has red and green brightness adjustments on the side here. And I'm assuming that this is also where we would put the battery. This looks like a battery cap. And adjustments up and down, and adjustments left and right. It even has on the side there. Really nice Monstrum Tactical. Here's our adjustment. This is a 1.5 to a 4x zoom. You see that? It's on there. This also is really light, but this is not for airsoft. This is actually supposed to be compatible for real steel weapons. So this is much lighter. This right here is a lot heavier. So this is pretty much what it's going to be replacing. But this is lighter. It's nice. That's what I was looking for, a lighter setup. If you've watched some of our other videos, you'll see that my Masada had a Spectre DR on it. That thing was heavy. That's why we kind of got rid of it, and we were looking for something a little more lightweight. Plus that only stayed in its 4x magnification. So that's basically what I was looking for, is a scope that would do a magnification, but also not quite as much magnification, a little bit more adjustability. So saw this, and it's a good deal. $100 for the scope and the mount. So let's go ahead and get it all assembled here. But overall, right now, I'm really happy with it. It came with this. Oh yeah, it has eye adjustment here, so you can help adjust the focus. So when you switch between 1 and 2, or between 1 and 4, the image may get a little blurry. You can use this to kind of adjust and get the focus correct. Alright, but nicely made. Oh, nice case. Very happy with it so far. So let's put this away and let's get this cantilever mount open. So here's their supplied Allen key, and there's 6 Allen screws on each one of these, which is, I've had some other scope rings and they always are 2. This one's got like 4. This one has 6, so maybe that means it's more beefy. and take more abuse, which is definitely what we want to know here at Deranged, because our guns and equipment go through abuse. Hope the lighting is better for you. We've had some comments saying that our lighting has been poor, and yeah, we understand that, and so we've been making some adjustments, trying to get you some better videos, and hopefully this lighting will work out better. I noticed a difference already, so hopefully that'll show on camera. Alright, we got those off. Okay, so this is the only thing right now that I see so far that I'm not going to like too much. But, let me see, I don't think I can adjust it anymore. But where these sit, it's going to block the Monstrum. I like having brand names showing, it's just a nice thing. But wherever I put this, it's going to block that Monstrum symbol there. So, try to get it straight in there. Let's go ahead and take these off. We can with this you could scoot it back. So depending on where your rail is at, let's say this is the end of the rail segment here and you still need it to come back farther, you could slide this back farther, or you could slide it farther forward depending. I'm going to kind of go with let me see, I have a rear sight. This supposedly, this is the big selling point for me. If you've looked on a lot of scopes, the eye relief, you have to be within like 2 inches of eye relief. So 2 inches, you know, that's not very much. So if you think of like your knuckle, this is 1 inch, and then you'd think like 2 inches. So your eye is going to have to basically be here. You can kind of see with a ruler here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but so that would be, that's about 2 inches of eye relief. With our Spectre, we could get close to about 3 inches of eye relief. This marketing says that with this scope, at 1.5 times zoom, you'll have 3.8 inches of eye relief. So that's there. That's a pretty good length of eye relief. And at 4 times, it's 3.5. So you're talking, you know, this much eye relief. That's pretty decent. So that was one of the big selling points where we've used some of those, you know, OTG or seen those, or not OTG, the UTG scopes or magnifiers, and like your eye has to be basically right behind it or pretty close behind it to see. And those just kind of get, you know, with airsoft you have goggles and all kinds of other things, and sometimes the longer eye relief is a nice thing. So okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pad. Actually, there's a pad, if you know, on here there's already a pad installed on the top to help put these, squish the scope in there without scratching it all up. So I'm going to put a pad on both of these. There's one. Also be checking out our Facebook page, because we're going to be posting up a picture soon of a giveaway so that you could get for yourself one of these sweet Deranged Airsoft patches that we have made, freshly made, and we only have a few of them. So there'll be a giveaway soon with that, so make sure you're checking out our Facebook page and telling your friends about it also, because everyone wants a sweet skull patch that says Deranged on it, because that's what everyone wants. Alright, so we're lined up as well, as good as possible. Now, in tightening these up, what I would do, or how I've always been trained when you're tightening something up, is to do like a star or X pattern. So right now I'm starting at the 2 corners, and I'm not tightening them all the way. I'm just barely, I'm tightening them to where they snug down, and then switching over. Let me see, I wonder what size, if I have a bigger Allen key for this. small. Probably the one I'm missing is right here. Yes, so this is a 3mm Allen key that's supplied. So if you have a 3mm Allen key, you can use a bigger one. It makes it a little easier. Now we'll go for the center ones. And then we just go back through and we see now this one's really loose, just tighten it up. This is the same thing, that principle that you would do like changing a car tire. You always do a star pattern, never straight. Okay. And snug. The other one. Now I'm hoping this riser pops this up high enough to where I don't have to remove my rear M-bus sight. And like with, but I do have a rail riser that I could put underneath it too, if I wanted to. And I'm not really tightening these down really hard, because later on I need to make sure that the scope is true. I need to make sure that the adjustments are in the center. So, but there you have it. Okay, so there's our Monstrum Tactical Scope, 1.5x4x scope, and adjust it, and in its cantilever mount. Right. And then the things that are supplied. So let's see if we can get it on the go. Alright, so this is the Masada that's going on. And this is going to kind of be our, what you would say, your DMR setup. Let's see, will it? Oh, it will fit. Awesome. I was kind of skeptical. Alright, so. Tighten it down. Very cool. So there you have it. The Monstrum Tactical 1.5x4x zoom scope on our Magpul Masada, PTS Masada I should say, and unboxing video. We'll get back to you with some videos on how this works in the field and the zoom and how we like it. But right now it looks really good on there, and really kind of gives it that DMR type of look that we're going for. We'll still use this for our CQB, but this feels a little lighter with all this than this did. Just holding it in my hand. We'll get a scale and do that later and find out what the actual weight is on it. So hope you like this video. Also, like I said, be checking out our Facebook page for that giveaway, so you possibly could be winning one of these Deranged Airsoft patches. Let us know what you think of this video. Let us know if the lighting and stuff has worked better and the sound. So we appreciate all your views and support. And look us up on Facebook at Deranged Airsoft and on YouTube at Deranged Airsoft. Thanks.